So we now have millions who have been thrown out of their jobs. We have homeless before that. We have people coming out of prison. How do they fit into this new economy that you're envisioning, that our green collar economy?
Well, the fundamental insight is that the green economy will be more labor intensive and less energy intensive overall. There should be, therefore, more work. If we green the economy, both the transition should be labor intensive and the end state should be labor intensive. In other words, there should be a lot of jobs. And that gives us the opportunity to come back to each other. Because what people are lacking is work, wealth, and health. And the green economy produces all three. The green economy, properly designed, produces more work, more wealth, and better health. So we just got to make sure that people who most need work, most need wealth, and most need better health have the opportunity to take part. Now, the market by itself won't do that. So you've got to have social movements, you've got to have smart government partnerships with the market, with companies, to get the green wave to lift all boats. Right? That won't happen spontaneously. But I think what we're beginning to see is the kinds of creative minds that are first over the fence to figure this stuff out have huge hearts, right? So if you're creative enough, this is a strange thing, if you're creative enough to try to think about how to create green buildings and green neighborhoods and green, energy, you also, for some reason, people often tend to have huge hearts too. And it's not that hard to get them to think about how it is they stretch out the beauty of what they're doing and include more people. And I think that people who come from disadvantaged communities or who work in those communities need to understand that we've got potential friends and partners that, this is not the 1960s where
right.
nobody ever heard the argument for equality before. I mean, this is, you have a whole generation of people.
Right, and other movements.
And our grandparents and our parents didn't die for nothing. They didn't die for nothing. They didn't do all that work for nothing. It actually made a difference. And so you now have millions of people who may be affluent, who may be white, who may be from elite backgrounds, who would feel themselves a sense of personal failure if their contribution only helped a few. They want their contributions to help everybody. They just don't know how to do it by themselves. And frankly, we don't know how to do it by ourselves, so we need each other.
Right.
Now that's the thing that gives me the most hope, is that we actually need each other.